Hi guys, it's Julie. Welcome back to my wonderful BC life. I'm back today with a Dollarama haul. I've got just enough time to squeeze one more in before Christmas. So I'm also going to show the items that I got for Christmas from Richard and Emily. And I'm also going to show the items that I got from Dave because today is our 48th wedding anniversary. So I got some really fantastic items from all of them, and I thought I would share those with everybody today. Plus, I'm going to show you what I made for Dave for his anniversary. I made him a little surprise for our dessert tonight. So I'm going to show that at the end of the video too. So anyway, let's see what I got from Dollarama. The first item is a tube of the Crest 3D White Advanced Arctic Fresh Toothpaste, 70 milliliter, and that was $4.50. I got one of those, and I got some of these. We go through these every once in a while, and I find that they usually last me quite a while until Dave cleans his shoes with them. Once he cleans his shoes with them, they're pretty much toast. So I thought I'd grab some more. And it's the Javex Easy Erasers, 2-in-1, it says. And there's 3 of them in the package for $1.50. I got those. And I needed some garbage bags. Now, I'm not showing them, but I did get some of the white kitchen bags too, but I've already opened them, so I'm not showing them. But I also got these ones. It's the Hercules Clear Multi-Purpose Bags, 8 extra large bags, 31 by 42 inches for $2.25. I got that one. And I also got one of these I've already hauled, and I bought another one because I decided I would get one for Dave's stocking. The other one I got was for Richard's. And this is the Duramax Pro Flexible Screwdriver Set. Includes 1 screwdriver, 1 flexible shaft, and 10 bits. So if you look at it, there's your 10 bits there, and there's the flexible part. So if you've got one of those things where you're working on something and you can't get the screwdriver in because it's on an awkward angle, this is exactly what you need right there. And it's also got the magnetic tips on it. So that way you're less inclined to lose your screws. I know around here over the years, sometimes we'll be working on something and a screw will go flying and it's like, well, now where did it go? And sometimes it can take forever to find them. So hopefully we won't have a problem with that as long as we're using this. So I got that. And then I have already hauled this a couple of times, but I picked up some more while they still have some. I think it's one of those things that is probably not going to be there too much longer. But it's the Mother's Made cherry pie filling for $2.50. And that's the 398 milliliter can. Like I said in the past, it's very good cherry pie filling. And Dave says he wants to make cherry pie for Christmas dinner, so I thought, well, I'll grab a couple more cans of that while they've still got some. And this is a repeat purchase. I've got 2 cans of the Puritan Meatball Stew, 410 gram, and that's $2.50 as well. Got 2 of those. And then I got one of these bags. It's a 70 gram bag of the Werther's Original Hard Candies. And this was $1.25. Now, we love our Werther's Originals in this house. And I saw these and I thought, are these more or less the same or are these not as good? Because, you know, it's going to take a lot for them to be as good as a Werther's Original. But I thought I'd give them a try. It's the R-Core Butter Toffees collection. Dairy Cream Candy, it says. And this one was 120 grams, so it's a bigger bag. And this one was only $1. So I got one bag of those to try. And I can't remember whether I already hauled these. I might have. But just in case I didn't, I'll haul them again. I was having a hard time at first finding the seasonal palm olive that everybody was talking about online. And I finally found them at Dollarama for $2.75. They supposedly were only $1 something if you could have found them at Walmart, but I've never seen them at my Walmart, and I've been in there several times looking. So anyway, I managed to get 2 of them. They're the 20 fluid ounce, and I got one of the gingerbread, and I got one of the white pine, winter pine. Got one of those. So I've got lots of dish soap now. I have a dishwasher, but I still use dish soap in the sink to clean the countertops off, to clean the stovetop off, to clean the sinks. I use it for all of that, so it never goes to waste around here. And then I got 1 can, and this was $1.75. It's 156 grams of the Burns flakes of ham. I've bought those in the past. Dave picked up some of the ribs at Costco, and he loves ribs. I don't mind the flavor of ribs, but I don't like the texture. It's kind of slimy to me. So I don't like ribs for that reason. I just don't like the texture, and I can't get past it. So when he's having his ribs, I will have my little can of ham. So I got that. And I picked up for $3 another one of the Noel Santa hats. That's this one here. It's exactly the same as the one that I'm wearing, and I really love these ones here. They're nice and soft and fluffy, and they fit my big noggin. I always have a hard time, you know, sometimes you try things on and it's just like, oh, it's not big enough. I just must have a bigger than average head compared to some women, I don't know. But anyway, these ones definitely fit. So I picked up another one. I thought, if at some point we're going somewhere and I want to wear my hat, and maybe I could talk Dave into wearing one. He needs one to wear. So I got one for him. And then I got this. This was $3.75? No, $2.75. And I know you're going to say, Julie, why are you buying a dog costume when you don't have a dog or even a cat for that matter? Not that I wouldn't like either or both. I'd love it. But anyway, for the time being, I don't have one. And anyway, it's this little outfit. And it's got the little Santa hat. There's your little pom-pom at the back. And then it's got the little, I guess it's like a scarf or whatever it's supposed to be. I never know whether it's supposed to be a scarf or a skirt or whatever it's supposed to be. And it's got the little bells on it. Anyway, I got that. And you will see what I want it for when you see one of the presents that Richard got me for Christmas. I might be putting it on one of those. So that's why I got that. And then I got one of these rolls of Christmas ribbon. Christmas, Noel, Navidad, it says. Okay, well, that's probably just Christmas in 3 different languages. French and Spanish would be my guess. Anyway, it's got the wire edge. It's $1.50 for 9 feet. And that's what that one looks like. It's like a candy cane stripe. And there's the label. And I'm going to be putting this, at least some of it, obviously not all of it, but I'm going to be putting a bit of it in my arrangement that I have on my dining table, because it's got ribbon in there now, but the ribbon that's in there now is a dark color, and it sort of blends in with the leaves too much. I think this will stand out more, and also it will go with the colors that are around the table, because I've got red and white stripe, and you know, this will just go perfectly with it. So that's what I got that for. And then when we had Richard and Emily over, they stayed over for a couple of nights, so we had a few meals. And at the dining table, like right now, I've just got my snowflake, it's like a cloth table cover. So you're not going to eat on that, absolutely not. As soon as we're going to eat anything there, the cloth has to come off. So I thought, well, for those times when you're going to have company over like that, and, you know, we were going to have, you know, supper at one point, then breakfast, then supper. I don't want to have to keep going back and forth with the cloth. So I decided to pick up one that I could just put on there and wipe off after a meal. And they didn't have any gingerbread ones in the size I needed. They had these rather large rectangular ones that would not do. I needed the little round one. So I got this one, and it's a flannel back tablecloth, 60-inch round for $4. And it's got snowmen on it and Christmas trees. You can see there some more snowmen. So I thought that'll do for when we're having company and you've got to be able to wipe the table down. You don't want to put there's no way you're going to put my white one on there. That one is just for show. So then I had gotten these for Richard and Emily's stocking as well as Dave's stocking. And I kind of thought when Dave has his, I would kind of like to have one for myself. And so I went looking for them, and I had a hard time finding them, but I managed to find one. And it's the Holiday Delights Hot Chocolate Stirrer. It's made out of milk chocolate, but it's a little gingerbread man. And like I say, I've bought 3 of these already, but this one's for me. I wanted to have some too, see what it tastes like. So that was $1.50. So then, I guess I just don't have enough gingerbread in this house, so I was in Dollarama the one day, and I saw this, and I thought, I don't think that one's the same as the one I've got. And I was right, it's not, it's different. And it says, I just want to bake cookies and watch Christmas movies all day. And that's what that looks like, super cute. And it was $1.75, I believe. Yes, $1.75. So I've got a wall right over there that I can put this on, and that's where it's going to go. And then my last haul item, I think it was Andrea from the Happy Hand Panner that showed them in a walkthrough. I was watching one of her walkthrough videos just last night. And anyway, she showed them, and I saw these myself, and I thought, oh, those are really cute. And I only bought the one, and I'm sort of kicking myself because maybe I should have bought the other one too. I don't know. But anyway, they're the little kitty cat door stoppers. Aren't they cute? There's its little tail right here, and they're quite heavy. So imagine if, you know, you put one by your door, that it will keep the door from going anywhere. Or you could just put it wherever you want to put it. Put it on your mantelpiece or on your bed or wherever you want to put it. It can go virtually anywhere. But they had this one here, and then they had another color as well. And I just thought it was super cute, so I ended up getting it. And that was $5 if I didn't already say so. So anyway, that's the haul portion of my video. Now we will go and see what I got from Richard and Emily for Christmas and what Dave got for me for our anniversary, and my dessert for Dave, which was inspired by our one and only Missy on All Things Missy. Hi, Missy. She inspired me to make something, and I'm sure it can't even begin to live up to anything that she would make, but nonetheless, the inspiration came from her. So anyway, we will see that towards the end of the video. Here are 2 of the things that Richard and Emily got me. Some of these cute little gingerbread bags. I forget how many was in it. 20 maybe? I can't remember. The tag's off of it now because I actually used a couple of them. But anyway, he got me those. And they also got me a little bottle of snowman poop. Look at that. Tiny little marshmallows, really tiny marshmallows. And I have already used those, not just in my drinks in the morning, but I also use them for something else that I'm going to show in this video. So anyway, I got 2 more things from Richard and Emily, and I'll go get those. Another thing that they got me was this bag, which is rather interesting. There's the brand name there, and there goes my phone doing that wonky thing that it always does. I honestly hate it when it does that, but anyway, nothing I can do about it. So here's what the bag does. Now, see if I can get this right. You can carry it like this, as you can see, or you can tuck those handles in and use it as a backpack. And then it also does something else, and I'll show you that. Okay, it took me some doing. I guess I have to get used to doing it, but this is how it folds up into this tiny little package. And you can see there's the zipper. And you can hook that to your coat or your belt loop or whatever, and that way you can carry it with you. And if you go grocery shopping and you realize you're going to buy something, you can either carry it the way I showed you with the handles, or you can use it as the backpack if you're carrying something on the heavier side. So that was quite the handy unit. I'm looking forward to using it, especially once I get out walking when all this rain stops. Okay, and the other thing that Richard and Emily got me was this gingerbread man. And it's such a strange coincidence that they got me this one in Whistler, where there is not a Michael's store there. They found it in just one of the local shops. But last year, Dave got me, I'll move this over, Dave got me that one. So you can see that they're very similar. The only real differences are this one has a bit bigger bow than what this one does. And there's a bit of a difference in the colors of their little buttons. Slight variations in their frosting on the sides, but not much there, just a little bit different. But anyways, they're very similar. So I thought, well, maybe I will use this, the little doggy costume, and put a hat on one of the two and put this on one of the two. So we'll see about that. Like I say, I haven't done it yet, but I just might be doing that just to differentiate between the two of them. Make one a boy and one a girl. We know I do that a lot, don't I? Okay, now for the gifts that I got from Dave for our anniversary. I forget where we saw these, but I know we saw them when we were together the one day, and he must have gone back and picked them up for me. Drizzlicious gingerbread bites. They look like they'll be tasty. So he got me those, but he got me something else too. Wait till you see this. Dave always says he doesn't know what to buy me. He says he just struggles with it. He just has no idea what to get me. So I tend to throw out hints sometimes. I won't be one of the, I'm not going to go out and say, go get me that. I won't do that. But I will say, oh, isn't that nice? And hopefully he'll remember. Actually, a lot of times he forgets, but sometimes he does remember. This time he did remember, and I was shocked not only that he remembered, but that he got me both of these items, because I was not expecting that. So let's see what they are. Okay, we're going over to the fireplace. Now look at that. He got me these two. The gingerbread house, the stand there at the bottom. Let me see if I can zoom in on that a little better. There we go. You can see what that one looks like. Merry and bright. And isn't that cute? And then over here, he got me the gingerbread men to go with it. I could not believe that he got me those. I was so surprised. I just could not believe that he remembered them and that he got me both of them. So I was so surprised to see it. I could not believe that he got those. And don't they look nice? Sitting there next to the fireplace, and with, if you watched my short video or my gingerbread tour video, you will have seen that I added this garland that I made up. So it goes perfectly. Make sure I'm not backing into something here. Okay, it just goes perfectly. The whole thing is just fantastic. I absolutely love it, and I can't thank him enough. I told him when I was talking to him this afternoon, I said I had tears in my eyes when I found, because he went to work and left me a message. He left me a card, a very nice card, and he said, your present is behind the dresser downstairs. So he wasn't here because he was at work when I found it. And like I say, I had tears in my eyes. I was just so pleased with it. And it looks fantastic. I just love it. I've been watching a lot of Missy's baking videos that she's been doing for Christmas. And I have to say, I'm just absolutely blown away by the number of things that she knows how to make. She is a fantastic baker and a fantastic cook. And I told her that it would have been so nice if she could have had her own bakery, because she knows how to make everything, and all of her dishes and all of her baked goods just look fantastic. Well, anyway, that kind of inspired me to make a little something for our anniversary. Yes, I used the brownie mix from Dollarama, which was $2.50, I believe. But I happen to have also had a few other things around the house that I added to it because of my inspiration from Missy's fantastic baking videos. So get a load of these. There they are, my brownies. And they've got the chocolate frosting on them, and the mini M&Ms that I got at Dollarama, and I got the coconut at Dollar Tree, and the little snowman poop marshmallows from Richard and Emily for Christmas. So isn't that cute? I'm sure it doesn't live up to Missy's baking, but I still thought it came out looking pretty cute. So Dave will be surprised when he gets home from work when he sees these. Well, that was my Dollarama haul. I thought I'd squeeze one more in before Christmas came. And I'm not sure when my next one will be. As I always say, it'll be whenever I've got enough stuff. So I'm not sure when that will be exactly. But anyway, I thought I'd share what I did have with everybody, as well as I shared my Christmas presents from Richard and Emily, and also my anniversary presents from Dave, plus my cool little brownies over there that I made as a surprise for Dave when he gets home. So anyway, it's been quite the ride between Dave and I. We've now been married for 48 years. Who would have ever thought? We were married by the judge down at the courthouse in Brantford, Ontario, back in 1976. And I was 18 years old. Dave was 21. And it's been quite a ride, I can tell you. But there's nobody else I'd ever want to go on this trip with. You know, we are soulmates, that's for sure. So anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed my video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. And also, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I'd love it if you'd hit the subscribe button and become a member of my YouTube family. And also be sure to hit that notification bell and set it to all so you don't miss any of my uploads. I hope that you're all doing well, that you're healthy, and that you're happy. And I would like to thank you for joining me today. And I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. And if I don't see you before then, but I might, you never know, and a Happy New Year. Goodbye, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Bonus here, AJ.
Yeah.
You guys see the CO2 in this course.
Just